As a child, I attended the public school system, and I quickly found out that I was getting bullied at school. I would perceive that I would hear people talking behind my back or feel like people were distant from me. And this came to reality when I had a neighbor girl that told me at home that she could play with me in the neighborhood and be my friend, but in public school, she couldn't be my friend at school. And then when I was traveling home, walking home from school one day, I had a boy that threw a glass Coke bottle at my legs. And I was being bullied and targeted not because of who I was or what I've done, but because of what I was wearing. So bullying is never okay, no matter what the circumstances are. But this is something that I've had to grow up with. And wearing a skirt is something that's personal to me and is my personal belief. In Deuteronomy 22:5 in the King James Version Bible, I have been raised to believe that the Bible states that you're not supposed to wear anything that pertains to a man, nor shall a man put on a woman's garment. This is, again, my choice for modesty and setting myself apart to be a virtuous woman and to be pleasing to the Lord. It's a personal commitment for me, and not the one that I'm persuading others to partake in. J.R. Thorpe in the Bustle magazine stated that the skirt began in ancient times, like Egyptian times, and both men and women wore skirts, and that the pants didn't start getting developed for men until it was due to weather issues like winter, and then the men riding the horses. Later on in Britannica magazine, they mentioned that women started wearing bloomers in 1851, which is a shorter version of like a pant, but it also resembled a skirt. Women started wearing pants in the 1914s during World War I while their husbands were called away to war and they were taking on their jobs. And then in the 1960s to 70s during the women's rights movement, women started wearing pants regularly and not just to school or to work. They would wear them for leisure activities as well. There's been many developments. We have gained independence for each other one's cultures, but we have lacked an acceptance of someone else's. So my goal in the persuasive speech that I am giving is to help to bring clarification and maybe educate others on why I choose to wear a skirt. And I will be discussing reasons why I can do activities in a skirt that other people can do in pants, that there's nothing that I can't do just because I'm wearing a skirt. And the reason why I wear a skirt to shape the person that I want to become. And that it's not a requirement for joining a cult or something like that. So as I mentioned, I wear a skirt, and it's not a requirement for joining a cult. I wear a skirt because it's the first thing that people see. Your appearance is the first thing that people see, and you're judged based on that appearance. And I have found that you're more trustworthy when people associate a skirt with, they've been around for a long time. So people find me more trustworthy, and it takes the attention off of me and puts it on God. I'm not trying to draw attention to myself or show something to another that it doesn't need to be shown. And then it's not to make me look superior over another. In Laura's article on the top 10 reasons why she wears a skirt, she also shares some reasons why it helps a woman to wear a skirt. So another reason is it does not prevent me from doing anything that you would be able to do in a pair of pants. They've made fashion advances now. There's swimwear that are skirts. They've made jean skirts. There's exercising skirts, so you can do exercises in your skirt, ride horses in a skirt, and I can perform my job as a nurse. I can do CPR. I can run to a code. It's not preventing me from getting my job done just because I wear a skirt. And patients associate nurses with skirts. So I've given you a glimpse into why I chose personally to wear a skirt and whom it reflects the person that I want to be. And it's not to be a member of a cult. My goal is that you've learned about a new culture and that you will be more acceptant of my choice to wear a skirt. And then the action that I would call for you is to think of someone that you have encountered in your past. And how did you treat them? And would you go back, now that you've learned about different cultures, would you go back and change those actions? So a quote that Amit Ray said is, "Compassion is contagious. Every moment we choose compassion, we move towards a better world." Thank you.